Hello, Mark Crossfield here with GolfOnline, and today I'm hitting up my Mizuno MP5 against the Titleist CB Forge, two clubs which are actually very similar, I think, even though this one has that visible cavity in the CB and a tungsten weight out towards the toe, and the grain flow forged MP5 is a true blade. Because of the thickness of the sole, I think there's not that much difference in these two. Almost, if you wanted to be really nitpicky, I would say that the CB to the MP5, and then if you go to the bladed MB of Titleist, there's almost a tiny step between them. So let's talk about why I choose the Mizunos that I choose. So looking at both down by the ball, there's literally next to nothing in these two from this end. There is next to no difference in top lines. The Mizuno, if anything, has a slightly bigger presenting head. It looks slightly taller up here in the toe compared to the Titleist, which makes it feel, like I say, out of those two, as friendly as that one, even though it's got the cavity. Now, off the face, when you go, both of these are forged. Remember when I hit my Mizuno, sit next to no offset, sits lovely and square and beautiful down by the ball. I'm getting very true numbers out of these. I get that lovely soft sound, which then makes me feel like it's that soft club. Makes me feel like I can really dial into where I'm hitting the ball on the face, because I can feel it more. Even though that isn't all true, that's what I feel. And I'm loving the true looks of this club, as well as the true data that I get out of it. Good spin, true distance, and not long. They're what I put in, I get out. But even though it's a blade, I think the MP5 has got to be one of the friendliest blades out there for appearance because of the size of that head. Now, if I go to the Titleist CB, like I say, it looks slightly smaller. It's just slightly thinner, or not as long blade length, and certainly not as high in the toe, even though the top line is the same thickness of those. You've got to remember, you've got the tungsten weight in this club out towards the toe. Sits very similar down by the ball, looks classic. Again, it presents very similar numbers and feel to what I get on my MP5s. In performance, physical hitting in front of a launch monitor and collecting data, I would see next to no difference in these two clubs. I'm a bit of a Mizuno fan, anyone who knows me, so I'm always going more into that shape, that feel, but the next person could quite easily pick up this Titleist and prefer the look of this. I do love the look of this Titleist as well. Again, hit that pretty good, and it's a very similar ball flight. For me, there's nothing in these two. It's the slightly bigger face as it presents down by the ball for me, which I like. Just that slightly higher bit in the toe. I would see these very much performing the same across the face, next to nothing in it, even though you're going from a true blade in theory into a slight cavity bag. Shows the importance of testing. Get out there and test them yourself. When it comes to clubs like this, it's going to go so much on that look and feel, because they are so personal, and what you put in is so true to what comes out. So you're going to be affected by how you feel every shot so much more. MP5 for me, but I am biased. I like Mizuno, and that's the one I game. You go and test them. Tell me which one you prefer. I'll be interested to know.